Hey, what's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome to the Classic Cartoon Clash. My name is Ryan Banks, and over the next 36 minutes, two legendary cartoons will be going head to head. So grab a drink, grab a snack, sit back and enjoy. Now let's get ready to clash. We're going head to head, get ready to clash. We're going head to head, get ready to clash. We're going head to head, get ready to clash. We're going head to head, get ready to clash. Everyone's favorite pint-sized prepubescent boy genius. Produced by the legends at Hanna-Barbera Productions, Dexter's Laboratory. The animated television series was created by Genndy Tartakovsky, and solely because it's easier to pronounce Genndy than it is to pronounce Tartakovsky, for the sake of not butchering his name, I will be referring to him simply as Genndy. The series revolves around a fictional character named Dexter, voiced by Christine Cavanaugh, a boy genius who somehow has a secret laboratory hidden behind a bookcase in his bedroom. Yeah. Despite coming from a casual American family, Dexter, for some reason, speaks with this thick accent from some unknown origin.
I have missed the bus. I have become tardy. My spotless record, a lifetime of perfection, destroyed!
Genndy, the show creator, jokingly said, and I quote, "He's a scientist. All scientists are foreign and have accents. It's not really a German accent, it's just Eastern European." Dexter manages to keep his lab a secret from his airhead mother and his daddy, voiced by Kath Soucie and Jeff Bennett respectively.
Dexter, how long have you been keeping this lab a secret from me? 'Cause I'm just crazy about Labrador Retrievers!
The only one who knows about his big dark secret is his annoying hyperactive older sister Dee Dee. Allison Moore and Kat Cressida took turns voicing this character. Now when I say hyper, she's really hyper. No, seriously, it's like she's tweaked out on drugs or something. I don't know.
You were playing with my doll! I can't believe you would walk into my room! Take my doll! Take it back into your room!
Dee Dee somehow always finds a way to outsmart Dexter and bypasses all of his security measures. Once inside the lab, Dee Dee then begins to wreak havoc and tamper with millions of dollars worth of Dexter's expensive equipment. But you can't have a multi-million-dollar lab in your crib without attracting a few haters. Dexter's nemesis and biggest hater is another boy genius from his school known as Mandark, voiced by Eddie Deason. I assume Mandark's parents were in a rush to name him, so they threw names into a hat and picked one randomly, because his name is actually...
What is the name by which you are called?
My name is, Susan.
Like Dexter, Mandark also comes from wealth and has afforded himself his own multi-million-dollar laboratory. Mandark hates Dexter. Mandark loves Dee Dee. Dee Dee is not falling for any of Mandark's whack pickup lines.
Hello, pretty young thing.
Ew, get away from me, you nerd!
Lame dude, bro.
Dexter's Lab, like many other cartoons from that era, were split into segments. One 30-minute show split into 3 segments equals 10 minutes apiece. But let's factor in 3 2-minute commercial breaks, resulting in 8-minute episodes. But not all 3 segments had to be focused on Dexter. Dial M for Monkey and the Justice Friends made frequent appearances. Dial M for Monkey was basically the adventures of Dexter's pet monkey. While the Justice Friends was this funny little superhero spoofy thing.
Krug, look! It's Heckhound!
Genndy pitched this elaborate idea to the higher-ups, and they were interested. Debuting on Cartoon Network on February 26, 1995. Initially, the first 4 pilot episodes were 7 minutes in length. After gaining approval from both the network and viewers, it then was quickly expanded into a full series. The cartoon juggernaut gave the green light for a 13-episode season. Sweet. Due to its almost viral success, Cartoon Network granted Gendy and the Gang a second season, consisting of a whopping 39 episodes. God damn! Quick clash math. 13 and 39 carry the 152 episodes times 3 segments each. That's a lot of Dex. Season 2, episode 39, Last But Not Beast. This was originally supposed to conclude the series in 1998. However, on December 10th, 1999, Gendy directed a television movie titled Dexter's Laboratory, Ego Trip. After the movie, he left to focus on other projects such as Star Wars Clone Wars and a little unpopular show you may have heard of, Samurai Jack! 2 years later, the network attempted to make a second run and began production on a third season. Due to Hanna-Barbera shutting down, Cartoon Network themselves would handle producing the episodes. With a young lad named Chris Savino taking over as creative director, Season 3 premiered worldwide on November 16th, 2001.
Making this science, la la la, making this science. Oopsie.
The Season 3 premiere marks the first episode to feature Christine Cavanaugh's replacement, Candy Milo, as the voice of Dexter. But with the passing of time, a new production company, a new voice, and a new director at the helm, things sadly just weren't the same. A fourth and final season consisting of 13 episodes aired from November 2002 to November 2003. 4 seasons, 78 episodes, and 1 TV movie later, Dexter was finally laid to rest, where he would rest peacefully, forever, for the rest of eternity, never to be resurrected or touched again. Because this is a classic and we don't want to ruin a classic legacy. Now, with many other cartoons from the 90s, Dexter's Lab isn't without its own controversies. In 1997, an unaired episode titled Rude Removal was created and intended to be a part of Season 2. Why was it unaired, you say? Well, I'll tell ya. Why? 'Cause I like ya. Dexter was in his lab working on his newest invention, rude removal, a machine that would remove every ounce of rudeness from a person's body. Dee Dee busted in and started doing annoying shit, so Dexter decided to whoop that ass. He then violently tackles his older sister into the rude removal machine.
Rude removal procedure beginning now.
So Dexter and Dee Dee are accidentally split into 2 pairs. An extremely polite pair, and an extremely rude and naughty pair. I know what you're thinking, but it's a children's cartoon. How rude could they have possibly been? The answer to that is, very, very rude. No, like, no joke, they were really, really rude.
I'm Dexter, and this golden-haired angel behind me is my charming sister Didi. Charmed. Off. Oh dear.
Huh? Cartoon Network had a problem with this episode? I couldn't imagine why.
Well, what do you think, Dexter?
I think it tastes like.
Gendy made regular appearances at comic conventions, and originally he would only air this episode to the crowd in attendance. The Season 2 segment was later released online by Adult Swim on January 22nd, 2013.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice.
Sugar, spice, and everything nice. The Powerpuff Girls is an animated television series created by Craig McCracken for Cartoon Network. The show was also produced by the legends at Hanna-Barbera Productions. A clumsy Professor Utonium is in his lab working on his recipe for little infant girls. Nothing wrong with that. When all of a sudden he accidentally spills chemical X into the pot. It was then he gave birth to 3 kindergarten girls with superpowers. I guess Chemical X is this weird, testosterone-y, mutating, strength-enabling thingy? Steroids. The names of these 3 little angels are as follows. Blossom, the red one, Bubbles, the blue one, and Buttercup, the green one with an attitude problem. The professor and the girls live in the fictional city of Townsville, USA. They're frequently called upon by the city's mayor to help fight criminals, monsters, and other evil masterminds using their powers. In addition, the girls also deal with real-life problems, cause shit is real out here, son. Problems such as sibling rivalries, loose teeth, the pressures of school, and bedwetting.
What the? I didn't do it! She did it! You did it! I didn't do it! Wait! I'm sure there's a perfectly good explanation.
But they weren't always known as the Powerpuff Girls. When McCracken came up with the idea in 1992, the show was titled Whoop Ass Stew. Yeah, Whoop Ass Stew and the Whoop Ass Girls. The idea was eventually picked up by Cartoon Network, but of course, the name Whoop Ass had to be dropped. Many of the higher-ups at the network didn't think that anyone would make toys for kids with the word ass in it. Would I buy a toy with ass? Nah. So the title was changed. Whoop Ass was changed to Powerpuff, and the can of Whoop Ass was renamed Chemical X. Bet you didn't know that. The series ran from November 1998 to March 2005. Excluding the 2 pilot episodes, Crime 101 and Meet Fuzzy Lumpkins, the Powerpuff Girls managed to run for a total of 6 seasons, amounting to 78 episodes. It was the last cartoon produced in Hanna-Barbera Studios, which was closed in 2001 after William Hanna's death. Moment of silence for a true legend. Cartoon Network then took over production for the remainder of the series. The 3 girls have oval-shaped heads, super large eyes, flat feet, stubby arms, and stubby legs. It was clearly the professor's first attempt at this recipe, so the girls lack noses, ears, fingers, toes, and necks. Actually, McCracken preferred them to look more animated rather than going for a realistic look, meaning fewer body parts were needed, making life easier for the animators. I mean, look how simple it is to draw them. The ending theme song does a great job of analyzing the Powerpuff Girls' personalities. Blossom, commander and the leader. Bubbles, she's the joy and the laughter. Buttercup, she is the toughest fighter. Blossom, voiced by Kathy Cavadini, is the level-headed, self-proclaimed leader of the group. Her signature color is pink, and she sports red hair with a red bow.
The hotline! Hello? Fuzzy Lumpkins has gone plumb crazy. Are you sure? We're on our way.
Her unique abilities include ice breath, microscopic vision, and advanced intelligence. Bubbles, voiced by Tara Strong, is the softest and sweetest of the 3. Her signature color is blue, and she sports blonde hair and these cute little pigtails.
Mr. Monster, I was wondering if you would be so kind as to stop destroying Townsville. We like our town very, very much, and I would appreciate it if you would just leave. Pretty please with sugar lumps on top?
Her unique power is the ability to emit supersonic waves. Cool. Buttercup, voiced by E.G. Daly. Yes, Tommy Pickles himself. Buttercup, is the tough, hot-headed tomboy. Wait, tomboy? Tommy. Tomboy? Tommy. Tomboy? Oh my god. Her signature color is green and she has black hair in a cool little flip style. Buttercup is the only Powerpuff Girl without any unique superpowers, aside from the super, super important ability to curl her tongue.
What did you just do?
What? Stick my tongue out? You want to see that again so you could copy that too? Well, here.
You can curl your tongue?
The girls have 2 main arch enemies. Number 1, Mojo Jojo, voiced by Roger L. Jackson, a badass chimpanzee who wants to take over the city of Townsville. Clash fact: his character design was inspired by a monkey-headed Dr. Gory on the Japanese live-action series Spectre Man. Bet you didn't know that. Number 2, Him, voiced by Tom Kane, a mysterious, demonic, flamboyant, cross-dressing, red-faced thing with claws, whose sole purpose in life is to cause mayhem and destruction. Dexter, girls, to your corners. Now the following is scheduled to be a 7-round bout based off the following criteria. Theme song, characters, originality and longevity, first impression, best episode, overall impact, and replay value. Let's have a good, clean fight. Time to clash. Theme song.
Thus, the Powerpuff Girls were born! Using their ultra superpowers, Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup have dedicated their lives to fighting crime and the forces of evil!
I know what you're saying. I swear these shows had theme songs with words in them. But what you guys are actually thinking of is the ending songs for each show.
Enter at your own peril, past a vaulted door where impossible things may happen that the world's never seen before. In Dexter's Laboratory.
Dexter's Laboratory, performed by Mako and Agostino Castagnola. And who could forget the Powerpuff Girls, performed by Scottish band Biss. Both opening and ending theme songs must be taken into consideration. Judges, taking into consideration both opening and ending themes, the judges agree Dexter's theme music is legendary. But with that being said, the Powerpuff Girls theme is subliminally genius. The way they use audible cues to perfectly describe personalities is nothing short of amazing. And the kick-ass rock and roll during the end credits is overkill. Round 1 goes to the girls. Characters. Well, in the blue corner, we have boy genius Dexter and annoying sister Dee Dee. But on the red, we have Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. But back on the blue, we have Mom and Dad. On the red, we have Professor and the Mayor. Susan, Miss Bellum and the Teacher, the Justice Friends, and Monkey. Him, Mojo Jojo, Princess Morbucks, all of these guys, and don't forget the narrator.
So once again, the day is saved, thanks to the Powerpuff Girls.
Judges, the judges agree the duo consisting of Dexter and Dee Dee are a force to be reckoned with. However, we believe the roster for the Powerpuff Girls has a much stronger supporting cast. Round 2 goes to the girls. Originality and longevity. With both shows coming in with an impressive 78-episode run, this category is going to boil down to originality. Dexter, boy genius with a European accent, access to a hidden multi-million-dollar laboratory in his room, weirdo parents, pesky older sister. The Powerpuff Girls, 3 toddlers who were created due to a freak accident. They fight baddies and solve crimes using their superpowers. Dexter's adventures include cloning himself,
Dexter, you apprehend Lily. Dexter, you apprehend Mimi. And I, Dexter, will apprehend their leader, Didi.
losing his intelligence,
Dexter?
accelerating his aging process,
Weird family.
Now, my sweet, where were we? Please away!
growing a beard,
That is one rugged brother.
Shut your mouth.
I'm only talking about Dexter.
We can
shrinking down to the size of an ant,
Oh boy.
and many more. The Powerpuff Girls' adventures include saving a kidnapped mirror,
A-Y-O-R.
No, yes, thank you, Miss Bellum. Oh, my! What's all that glass doing on the floor? What?
fighting using this huge Megazord-looking robot,
Easy now. Easy. Easy. Easy now. Easy.
fighting broccoli aliens,
Lieutenant, branch out and scout the area for our first wave of invasion.
What? Nobody invades Earth without a fight.
From the Powerpuff Girls!
fighting their fluffy and cuddly pet Bebo,
He's our pet. It's our fault he's like this. Let me talk to him.
And so, with her ultra super negotiating powers, Blossom tries to soothe the savage beast.
Bebo? Blossom!
throwing a slumber party with Mojo Jojo dressed as a girl,
Oh, girls, look who's here. Your friend, Mojisha.
Who does Mojo think he's kidding?
and many more. Judges, the judges agree that the design of the characters from Dexter's lab is exceptional. The series also offers a wide variety of different and unique storylines. We also believe, although the process of creating the Powerpuff Girls is unique, at the end of the day, this is another superhero show, as if the 90s didn't have enough already. Round 3 goes to Dexter. First impression. D-Dimensional. A classic time travel episode. Dexter goofs up and manages to be eaten by one of his own inventions. He then sends Dee Dee back in time to warn his past self about his future demise. But the past Dexter is being a stubborn little jerk.
This better be important, woman. You are interrupting my very delicate calculations.
I have a message for you from the future!
From the future, huh?
Yes, you sent me from the future and stop!
Monkey see, doggy do. Mojo Jojo steals a magical artifact and unleashes a curse that turns everyone into dogs. Everyone, including our beloved Powerpuff Girls. Sounds like they're gonna have a rough time getting out of this one. Judges, the judges agree that you can rarely ever go wrong with a time travel episode. With that being said, the premiere for Dexter's Lab was remarkable. But we agree that the Powerpuff Girls came out of the gate swinging. A more unique story and overall a more enjoyable watch. We also get a glimpse into many of the characters, especially Mojo Jojo. Round 4 goes to the girls. Best episode. My personal favorite episode of Dexter's Lab. Season 2, episode 37. Dexter and Computress get Mandark. One of the most unusual episodes in all of cartoon history. A 6.5-year-old boy named Tyler Samuel Lee wrote an episode of Dexter's Lab. His parents then took that idea and allowed him to record it onto a cassette tape. The tape containing the child's narration was then mailed to Cartoon Network. And that's how we ended up with this.
This episode is about Dexter that doesn't know that his new neighbor is Computress with his brother Mandark.
The story revolves around Dexter and Mandark's computer robot brother named Computress. Computress hates Mandark just as much as Dexter does, so...
Computress and Dexter teamed up.
Teaming up to make Mandark's head shrink. The episode is purposely animated as if it were drawn by a 6-year-old. It looks a mess, the storyline is absolutely ridiculous. It has the cutest narration.
And then Mandark said, ha ha ha, now I rule the world, ha ha ha. Once I tried to get the top secret plans and I said, aha, these are the top secret plans, ha 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 ha.
And let's not forget the line,
you are stupid, you are stupid, and don't forget, you are stupid.
My personal favorite episode of the Powerpuff Girls. Season 1, episode 12, The Rowdy Rough Boys. The episode starts with Mojo Jojo, and because I'm going to be referring to him quite a bit in this one, I'm going to call him MJ. MJ begins making multiple attacks on the city of Townsville, but the Powerpuff Girls whoop that ass and get him locked up. But MJ has a genius plan. He then hits star 67 and calls Professor Utonium, asking for the exact directions on how to create little infants. The professor foolishly gives away his top secret recipe. MJ thinks that boys rule and girls drool, so instead of sugar, spice, and everything nice, he decides to use armpit hair, snails, and dog tail.
Ouch.
Let's see now. Snips and snails and a puppy dog tail. All that leaves is Chemical X.
MJ creates the ultimate weapons: Brick, Boomer, and Butch.
Ah, my children.
The Rowdy Rough Boys, male equivalents to our 3 favorite little girls. And then a wild fight sequence kicks off.
We're the Rowdy Rough Boys, and we want to fight!
What's up with those guys?
I think they're asking for a hiney whoop.
The boys are really bout that life and prove too much for the Powerpuff Girls to handle. They got slapped. Being too ashamed to show their faces around town anymore, they do what any other 4-year-old would do: leave town once and for all.
Failed you, Townsville.
Guess you won't let us protecting you anymore.
We're sure you'll find new, even better superheroes. Goodbye, Townsville.
But then, Miss Bellum steps in and reminds the girls that young boys apparently hate making out with chicks. So the girls go and get their face beat and then start kissing the boys and stuff. The boys explode. Judges? The judges agree. This was a close one. But the slight edge goes to Dexter and Computress get Mandark. Round 5 goes to Dexter. Overall impact. Dexter's Laboratory quickly became one of Cartoon Network's most successful shows. The series received numerous nominations from the Annie Awards and Golden Reel Awards, going on to win 3 Annie Awards. The series is also known for sparking careers of legendary animators Craig McCracken, Seth MacFarlane, Butch Hartman, and Rob Renzetti. The world was Dexter crazy. Spin-off media included comic books, VHS releases, DVDs, music albums, toys, and video games.
I bet I could guess the password. Don't be so stupid. The chances of guessing the correct password are minute. Only a fool would try. Wait a minute. Yes. Didi, why don't you try to guess the password?
The Powerpuff Girls is often referred to as one of the best shows to ever air on Cartoon Network. Along with the episodes, a feature-length film made it to theaters in 2002. Other spin-offs include an anime.
You know, if you're feeling adventurous, I could design you a whole new wardrobe. She's right, you could really use a new look. No! I mean, thanks for your help, Bubbles.
Music soundtracks, VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, comic books, a series of video games, a CGI special, and who could forget the god-awful 2016 reboot?
Yay! Now things are getting fun. It's party time!
Why is she twerking? She is f***ing twerking! Over the course of its run, the series has been nominated for 6 Emmys, 9 Annie Awards, and a Kids' Choice Award. Of all the nominations, it took home 4 awards. Judges: the judges agree that both shows had a huge impact, but we have come to the conclusion that Dexter's Lab edges out this category. It was always just a little more popular and more talked about. Also, that 2016 reboot was butt cheeks. Round 6 goes to Dexter. Replay value. While both shows are enjoyable to revisit, one has aged slightly better than the other. Going back to the city of Townsville is a delight, especially if you're looking for something you can watch with the young ones. With a wide variety of bad guys and clever storylines, it stays fresh and doesn't get unbearable until the later seasons. Unfortunately, I must take the 2016 reboot of the Powerpuff Girls into consideration. This is one of those rare occasions where longevity is both a gift and a curse. Seriously, just don't watch it.
Hug!
No way, man. I'm having a moment.
Hug me! Hugs make everything better!
Dude, no.
But Dexter's Lab. This show is something special. This is one of those shows where it feels like it was designed to be viewed by 2 demographics simultaneously. Had jokes for kids and had jokes for adults. Hopping back in, I noticed many jokes that went clean over my head as a child. Rugrats was also good at doing this.
And we'll see whose club is best. But Dexter, your club is for big IDKSCs. IDKSC? Hey, I'm gonna tell Mom.
Honey, I don't think that's gonna fit.
Just a little more, dear. Got it. See, hon? I told you I could do it.
With that being said, in my opinion, this round goes to Dexter. And the winner of today's 7-round bout is Dexter's Laboratory. Did I get it right or did I get it wrong? Let me know in the comment section down below, guys. All questions, comments, and complaints down below. If you liked today's video, go ahead and click that big red button down below. subscribe, and join. We will be clashing all 2020 year long. Expect to see your favorites. Thank you guys for checking out the video. I really appreciate it. Until next time, everyone stay safe and do what you love. Gimme my music. I move in the nighttime. Shit, everything I do in the nighttime. Make one turn two in the nighttime. Zoom from that bright light. Move by my right side. Crew in the spot and it's like 2 o'clock. Wrist never been in cuffs, evident.